Hello, friend. Welcome to my office. I'd like to take the next 3 or 4 minutes just to get something off my chest. I uh, I saw the new data from Barna that came out a few weeks ago, last week or so, and I want to tell you the truth behind it. It's not really about burnout. It's about something quieter than that, and it might be sitting in your chest right now. Barna asked pastors what would actually help them heal. And here's the strange part: most of them already know the answer, they just won't ask for it. Here's what the research found: the things that actually relieve pastoral burnout are not a mystery. A real sabbatical, delegating responsibility to someone you trust, restructuring your role so it fits the gifts that God actually gave you instead of the job description somebody wrote 20 years ago. Pastors know this, okay? And when you ask them, they'll tell you exactly what they need. But here's the number that stood out to me in the research: vocational satisfaction among pastors has dropped from 72% in 2015 to 52% today. That's an 11-year slide. It's disheartening. And at the same time, the number of pastors seriously considering leaving ministry actually went down. So sit with that for a second. Fewer are walking away from ministry, but even fewer are thriving in ministry. That's not a healthier church. That's quiet resignation wearing a mask of stability. So if pastors know what they need, why aren't they taking it? I used to think it was a scheduling problem. Just get the sabbatical on the calendar, find the interim pastor to take the pulpit, solve the logistics. But after 30 years of ministry and a lot of conversations since, I don't think that anymore. No, it's not the calendar, it's the conscience. Somewhere along the way, a lot of us picked up a quiet belief that rest has to be earned, and that ministry never quite lets you earn enough of it. We learned that delegating looks like weakness, that restructuring your role looks like you couldn't handle the one you were given. So even when the sabbatical is offered, even when the grant money is sitting there, even when the staff member is ready to take something off your plate, something in you says, not yet, or not me, or what would people think? That's a conscience problem before it's ever a calendar problem. And you can't calendar your way out of a conscience problem. This is where rooted and resilient really lives, because before a pastor can take the rest that's right in front of them, there's internal groundwork that has to be laid first. I've come to believe it rests on 4 traits: gratitude, forgiveness, hope, optimism. Here's the thing about those 4: they're not feelings that you wait to show up, they're practices. And when you actually build them, you stop needing permission to rest and you start believing that you're allowed to. So, if you saw the Barna data and thought, yeah, I know what I need, I just haven't done it, you're not lazy, you're not the exception, you're exactly who this is for. Rest was never the missing prescription. It's been sitting there the whole time. What's been missing is the internal permission to take it. That's the work we do at Reclaim Leadership. Not just telling you to rest, helping you rebuild the gratitude, forgiveness, hope, and optimism that make rest possible in the first place. If that's where you are today, I'd love to talk with you about how we can support you through retreats and sabbatical coaching. The link's below. All right, you've carried enough. Let's get you rooted so you can actually be resilient.